Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The situation in Iran is becoming increasingly dire as UN sanctions on its nuclear program are set to be reimposed. The country's economy is already reeling from years of isolation and a currency that has plummeted to record lows, leaving ordinary people struggling to afford basic necessities like meat, rice, and other staples. In Iran, the impact of these sanctions is being felt deeply. Food prices have skyrocketed, with pinto beans tripling in price over the past year alone, while butter nearly doubled. Rice, a staple food, has risen by more than 80% on average, hitting 100% for premium varieties. Whole chicken is up 26%, while beer and lamb are up 9%. These prices are out of reach for many families, particularly those in poverty. The Iranian government has put overall annual inflation at 34.5%, with food prices driving much of the increase. The cost of living in Iran has become so unaffordable that people are being forced to make difficult choices about what they can and cannot afford. As Saima Taghavi, a mother of two, puts it, "Every day I see new higher prices for cheese, milk, and butter. I cannot omit them like fruits and meat from my grocery list because my kids are too young to be deprived." The situation is not just economic. There are also deep-seated fears about the future of Iran's fragile democracy. The country has faced multiple nationwide protests in recent years, fueled by anger over the economy, demands for women's rights, and calls for change to the theocratic system. In response to these protests and a recent war with Israel, Iran has put prisoners to death at a pace unseen since 1988. Dr. Saima Ferdowsi, a clinical psychologist and professor at Shahid Beheshti University, warns that if the economic situation continues like this, it will have serious social and moral consequences. The psychological pressure from the 12-day war on the one hand and runaway inflation and price hikes on the other has left society exhausted and unmotivated, she says. For those living in Iran, the situation is becoming increasingly unbearable. As Sina, a father of a 12-year-old boy, puts it, "For as long as I can remember, we've been struggling with economic hardship, and every year it's worse than the last." He fears for his children's future. "My dreams are slipping away." The reimposition of UN sanctions on Iran's nuclear program is set to further exacerbate the crisis. The measures include freezing Iranian assets abroad, halting arms deals with Tehran, and penalizing any development of Iran's ballistic missile program. This will only serve to further isolate the country and deepen its economic woes. As we look at the situation in Iran, it's clear that the country is facing a perfect storm of economic, social, and political crisis. The Zara team is committed to keeping you informed about this developing story.